Coming up on CPTV, the Hunger Strike Music Festival sounds off at the Courthouse, the National Honor Society unites student groups to provide gifts to area children, and the girls' basketball team is off to a pretty impressive start. CPTV is up next.
Last Friday, the CPTV football team got another good morning. This weekend, CPTV.
Welcome to CPTV.
Hi, I'm Evan Holland.
And I'm Zach Jones.
Welcome to CPTV. Kirsten Robinson will have your 5-day weather forecast, and John Lieber will bring us CP sports highlights.
Here's what's happening at Crown Point High School.
The second annual Hunger Strike Music Festival took place in the Crown Point Courthouse this past Saturday. The event was in support to help the Northwest Indiana Food Bank raise funds for the Christmas season. Here's CPTV's Olivia Bianco with more.
The second annual Hunger Strike Music Festival was hosted in the Crown Point Courthouse and featured 4 local bands to raise money for the Northwest Indiana Food Bank. Last year's festival brought in $1,500, all donated to the food bank. The 4 featured bands were Serial Mouse, Pentarchy, Belladonna, and Stolen Goods. The idea was first conceived by senior Mikey Crocked in an effort to help the people of Northwest Indiana.
I think it's great that kids are getting involved in wanting to give back to the food bank, especially that this was spearheaded by a group of high schoolers. It is really great for us knowing that we have the next generation of people that want to give back, and they're finding creative ways to do it as well. They're combining their passion of music with helping people, and I think it's amazing.
The event this year raised $2,200 and donated all to help families receive meals this holiday season. For CPTV, I'm Olivia Bianco.
Last Friday, CPHS Student Council hosted the annual blood drive for the Red Cross. The American Red Cross received over 65 donations from students along with teachers.
So I'm doing the American Red Cross blood drive because it's a really easy way to save lives, considering 1 pint saves almost 3 lives. And it's really easy to do. You kind of just come and we take care of everything. So I think it's an awesome cause not only to save lives, but get involved in your community as well as school.
I donated blood last year, so I kind of know what to expect, but I'm a little nervous, but more excited because I'll be saving 3 lives.
I just wanted to donate blood because I know that some people are in need, and, there's not always enough blood to give. So, I just have to give. I have enough.
Business Professionals of America members are preparing for their regional competition this Saturday at Kankakee Valley High School. Here's CPTV's Evan Holland with more.
Business Professionals of America is a club offered at Crown Point High School in an effort to provide students with more ways to explore future career pathways. At the beginning of the year, members choose 2 different events to compete in against other students across the country. They prepare for 3 competitions throughout the year, a regional competition in December, a state competition in March, and a national competition in May.
I chose human resources because I feel like it just sets you ahead, and that's kind of what I want to do for my career when I get older, so I feel like it just makes me really prepared. I joined BPA because colleges really seem to like it, and it just gives me a lot of skills that I need to further myself in life.
I joined BPA to get more insight about the business field because that's definitely an area I'd like to pursue. I took business law here as a class, and I bought a few law encyclopedias and have been studying those in the past few weeks to prepare for my test.
Donations of gifts poured into CPHS earlier this week, and National Honor Society members made certain the presents matched each child or elderly's list in support of the Salvation Army's annual Angel Tree Project. 153 gifts in total were purchased and then wrapped on Monday morning for the Angels. In all, 105 children and 48 nursing home residents will receive the gifts.
It feels really good doing Angel Tree, and it's nice to be able to give back to the community because I've been so fortunate with my life, so it feels good to be able to give kids a Christmas. And I really like how NHS involves other clubs too, not just NHS, so like Student Council does Angel Tree, and it's also really cool that they're doing grandpas and stuff this year because it's not just kids, it's older people too.
NHS gave us the opportunity to help out a kid for the holidays. Went to Target, got him some boots, got him a coat. We're here at GameStop, got him a gift card, and just happy to be able to help out the community, to help him have a good Christmas.
This is my first year doing Angel Tree, and I'm really excited. We went shopping, and we got a lot of toys and winter clothing for our child, and it feels really good to be able to be with my friends while giving back to the community at the same time.
In the Angel Tree, we adopt over 150 angels, including kids and grandparents throughout our community in schools and nursing homes that don't get a Christmas, so we kind of just provide it for them.
NHS pretty much structures the Angel Tree for the entire school, and we open it up for other clubs so that other students and teachers from all over the school can get kids and grandparents' wish lists for what they want to make them have a good Christmas.
The theater department is back at work preparing for their spring musical, The Drowsy Chaperone. Auditions started this week with many students demonstrating their singing, acting, and dancing skills for this loving send-up of the Jazz Age musical.
An early snow day was a result of last week's cold temps and winter storm, but mild temps over the weekend erased whatever snow remained throughout CP.
Here's CPTV's Kirsten Robinson to tell us what we can expect over the weekend.
This past weekend we saw rain and snow with temperatures in the 30s. By the end of this week, the rain and snow will have left us and we'll have pretty clear skies. Today we'll reach a high of 32 and clouds will come into the region this evening. Looking at your 5-day forecast, cool weather will remain in the area and tomorrow temps will be in the low 30s with a chance of some snow throughout the day. But on Friday, it will be sunny and about 29 degrees with the temperature dropping to a low of 20 degrees overnight. As we head into your weekend, Saturday and Sunday will be a little bit warmer with the high of 31 on Saturday and 34 on Sunday. When we come back to school on Monday, you can expect temperatures to be in the low 30s with a chance of some precipitation. And that's your forecast. Back to you guys.
Basketball, wrestling, gymnastics, hockey, dance, and swimming seasons are now currently underway, and the girls' basketball team is off to their hottest start in years.
Here's John Lieber with the latest in CP Sports.
CP girls basketball continued their undefeated season last Friday against Portage. Freshman Jessica Carruthers led the Dogs to a 67-29 win over the Indians with 21 points and 7 steals. Ellie Van Deel contributed 12 points and 3 assists in the win. The Dogs then took on the Hobart Brickies at home on Saturday night. The Dogs started out strong, attacking the paint and gathering a quick lead over the Brickies. CP's Stoddard sisters Abby and Lily were large in part of breaking out to a 34-5 lead after the first quarter. CP continued their dominance on both the offensive and defensive ends, only allowing a few errant Bricky shots. The Dogs ultimately ran away with their lead, securing a 86-11 win. Senior Ellie Van Deel was the leading scorer for the Dogs with 18 points. Freshman Jessica Carruthers followed with 17, and Caitlin Phillips also contributed 12. The Lady Bulldogs are currently ranked number 2 in the Northwest Indiana Times top 10. The team plays again Friday night at Valpo. The CP boys basketball team was in action Saturday where they took a tough 71-51 loss from Penn on the road. Sam Snodgrass had 14 points, while Elia Girodimos had 13 and Sam Decker had 12. CP's next game is at Munster on December 14th. Tip-off is scheduled for 7 p.m. The Indiana Football Coaches Association released the 2018 All-State teams. Crown Point senior Sam Krutz was selected the 2018 Class 6A defensive team. Krutz led the Bulldogs defensively throughout the season. The CPHS swim and dive teams traveled to Munster on Saturday for the 51st annual Munster Relay Competition. The girls' team finished 4th behind South Bend St. Joseph, Lake Central, and Munster, while the boys' team tied for 3rd with South Bend Riley, also behind Lake Central and Munster. Crown Point will face Munster again in a head-to-head dual meet this Saturday at Crown Point. And that's it for sports.
The Fine Arts Department is preparing for their holiday season and are ready to help you get in the spirit. The holiday concert season will feature the band, orchestra, and choir during a number of performances, and the schedule is as follows. The band will perform on December 5th at 7 p.m., the orchestra will perform on December 9th at 2 and 4 p.m., and the choir will perform on December 13th at 6:30 and 8 p.m. Ticket information is available at the Music Boosters page on the CPHS website.
More fallout from the closing of Star Plaza Theater. Last Saturday, the Indiana Ballet Theater needed a place to perform their annual production of the Nutcracker, and CPHS became their new home. Here's CPTV's Sarah Frey with more information.
With the recent demolition of the Star Plaza Theater, Indiana Ballet Theater had to find a new home for their annual Nutcracker performance, one of them being right here in Crown Point High School.
The Star Plaza was demolished this summer in order to make room for a new hotel complex. So IBT'S Nutcracker will now be at 3 different venues in Crown Point, Valpo, and IU. Personally, I'm a little bit upset about it because the Star Plaza has been around for IBT for like 20 plus years. We've been performing there forever. And I've been performing there since I was 8 years old, so it's a little bit sentimental, and I'm a little bit upset that they're tearing it down, but I'm also happy that it's at my school now.
I'm happy that it's in Crown Point because it's closer to my house than the Star was, but I'm very sad the Star is being torn down because I've danced there since I was 3, and it was like a second home for me, and it's sad driving past it now. But it's nice that we're doing 3 locations because all of them are closer, and it's more opportunities for other people to come and see if they couldn't because the drive was too far. And some people who didn't even know that the Nutcracker was going on could be like, oh, it's at my high school, and decide to go see it.
Even though the Crown Point shows are over, you can catch the Nutcracker in other Northwest Indiana venues throughout December. For CPTV, I'm Sarah Frey.
And lastly, Student Council will be selling candygrams during lunch all next week, December 10th through the 14th. For just $1, a candy cane and personalized message will be delivered to anyone in the building on December 19th. All proceeds will benefit Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago. And that'll do it for today's show.
Remember, you can view all of our past episodes on cptvmedia.com.
You can also follow us on Twitter at CPTV Media.
For John Lieber, Kirsten Robinson, and all of us here at CPTV, I'm Zach Jones.
And I'm Evan Holland.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.